What's up, YouTube? I am currently in Biloxi, Mississippi right now. Gonna do a little hood tour. Got these young men looking at me, wondering if I am going to commit some kind of a crime against them. But no, I don't know you young fellas. You little ruffians. Alright, so we're on Division Street right now. Now, I'm not gonna front. I've seen a lot worse in my life than Biloxi. This is the hood of Biloxi, but this would be what I would like to call a mixed hood. It's a mixture of multiple different races of people living together in somewhat of a harmonious fashion. Me driving around the last hour, just kind of looking stuff up online, being aware of my surroundings. I would say this is a hood, but this would be a hood that I could live in myself, with myself, by myself, because I wouldn't live with a family in this neighborhood. Just for the simple fact that there still is nefarious persons. There is a criminal element, of course, here. But for the most part, I wouldn't say this is a crime-ridden neighborhood by any stretch of the imagination. But then again, the closest Walmart is like 7 miles away, so that's always a bad sign when there's no Walmart in the neighborhood. What seems to be going on over here? Somebody getting towed? Oh, that's never a good thing. The tow man. The tow man. I love how he just had him. Really. Okay, got the towing that Camaro. You're getting your Camaro towed, ma'am. You know, listen. There is this thing. It's called an oil change. You must do them every 3,000 miles. They say to change your oil, but you can get away with 4,000 and 5,000 miles. I wouldn't do it all the time. But, you know, you got to get that oil changed, kids. You got to get that oil changed. This is a pretty country out here. It's pretty quiet, though. I don't hear any gunshots or anything like that. You know. Oh, what do we got here? Uh-oh. I think we're about to see some kind of a deal going down. That is a very fashionable hat, sir. If I do say so myself. Not terribly sure if these are projects. There is a dead cat in the street. That sucks. Didn't want to see that. Did not want to see that. Not terribly sure if these are projects. They look like projects, but I will say very, very nice projects right here. These are some fine projects, if I do say so myself. Okay, these are definitely the projects because I see a multiple broken down cars. So, yeah, not bad. I mean, you know, there's some activity here. Oh wait, it's this fella with the golden hat again. He's just walking around. Just walking around doing your thing, sir, that's all. She's got a nice little backside on her. Alright. See, how come I didn't talk to her? Is she crying? Oh, she's crying. That girl with the big ass was crying. Well, she was cute. What was she, about 20, 23, 24. See, I could have offered her a ride, right? Like, hey, baby, you need a ride? But all my clothes are in the front seat. And, you know, I'm a creepy looking white guy over here. So. With that being said, I really need to start picking up more prostitutes. I'm not saying she was one. I'm just saying but I am also saying she wasn't one. It's basically what I'm saying. We got some kind of abandoned chicken restaurant right here. I don't know what this... I see a yellow sign. I'm gonna guess this was either a Long John Silver's or some kind of a Church's Chicken. But they have long since left the area. It's kind of sad. Hey, let's go through the drive-thru. Let's get some chicken. Texas Chicken. So it was a... No, this was a pop... No, this was a Church's. Yeah, I was right. This was a Church's Chicken. How in the hell does a Church's Chicken go out of business in a black neighborhood? That's stupid. That's like a... That's like a fried chicken place going out of business in a black neighborhood. I mean, what better analogy can I show you that we're in a depressed neighborhood than a Church's Chicken being... I mean, it's, yeah, well, you know what I'm talking about. That guy is carrying a lot of stuff. He's looked like he's lived a pretty tough life there. Got a lot of bags, no vehicle. So I wanted to also add to this video, excuse me. There is a heavy Vietnamese community in the area, and I didn't know that. There's two big Vietnamese stores here. So that might be the reason why that Church's Chicken went out of business, because maybe they don't. Well, I think Vietnamese actually love fried chicken. So I don't know why it went out of business. It's kind of sad. So we're currently on the 110 going north. We're passing the bridge, on the bridge, passing over the water here. I believe this is the Mississippi River, but I'm probably wrong. Anyways, I want to take you really quick to a particular street. It's about 5 miles away. Just yesterday, some girl was shot and killed. It's a weird story. I'll explain it to you when we get to the street. So even though this doesn't look like a particular bad neighborhood, it might get a little bit more bad as we drive down the street. So murder happened here just the other day on the 25th of February. 5 teens were arrested and charged with capital murder in the murder of, what's her name here? It's very dangerous reading and driving. Madison Harris. Madison Harris, teenager here from Biloxi, was killed by these 5 teenagers. So not all 5 people shot her. I'm sure one of them shot her. So let me tell you all these winners' names. That's the only word I can come up with right now for them. Yakisha Blackman. Cool name, Yakisha. Willow Blackman, they must be sisters. Jasmine Joy Sade Kelly. I guess your mother was a fan of Sade. She's an overrated singer. Jarvis Jermaine Cook and Jaquez Devontae Porter. Jaquez. So in one of these houses right here, on this very block, I guess the story is that they robbed her, but this just happened 2 days ago. So I'm sure the story is gonna come out that something else happened. And this is not even really the ghetto, and this happened on this neighborhood. So that just shows you anything can happen anywhere at any time. I'm sure the story is gonna come out in the wash. But yeah, as of right now, they're charging these teenagers with capital murder. That's very serious offense. That's warranted by the death penalty here in Mississippi. But of course, because they're all under the age of 18, I don't believe that they're going to be able to get the death penalty. But each state has, each different law. So don't know what happened. I'll stay tuned to the story, and we'll see what happened in terms of like what the actual story was, whether it was an actual robbery or whatever. Okay, so that concludes this video. I just pulled out onto Pops Ferry Road here in Biloxi. So guys, I know this wasn't the hoodest of hoods, but just kind of show you what a hood looks like in different parts of the country. With that being said, leave a comment below. Tell me what you want to see. I'm not talking about a particular city because I do want to start doing multiple cities, but let me know what could be done better to show, parts of the video. I also there's a bunch of different things I want to do with this channel, but just for right now, I'm trying guys, I'm trying. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll catch up with you guys later, as this car will cut me off because you want to, you son of a